Alright, so this is a conversation just about music then.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I was watching Bionic Pig. I don't know if you guys even know who Bionic Pig is, but he's got a channel that does like music reviews. And obviously I'm into like K-pop thing. But he was talking about how AutoTune is used, and he was discussing something about James Charles and how James Charles was using AutoTune. And it just got me thinking about K-pop and how a majority of K-pop doesn't use AutoTune. Um, it started going in that direction more, maybe in the last 2 years. More and more AutoTune started getting used. Now, way back when BTS and EXO did first start. Okay, I'm gonna bring up the two biggest groups, obviously, because there's a reason why they are so popular or why they were so well known. Okay, when EXO was its full group, I'm not talking about the smaller group of the 8 people. I'm talking about the 12-member group. They were freaking hot, okay? They were hot, and there was a member for each, basically every scale of of musicality in the group, so that their tone was incredibly rich, and this is what made them so amazing. Okay, I remember when I first saw EXO, I was blown away by the amount of boys. I don't think I didn't think I would ever remember who their names were or what their names were, but everybody had their own individual talent, and it was really cool because then you could like see what each person was really good at. But as time went on and people started leaving the group, um, I guess SM had to find a way to fill in the gaps of all those missing singers and all those missing tones and musical um, pitches and stuff. So they started going in a way of putting people in certain situations where they're not used to singing that type of like baritone or bass or alto or soprano or anything of that matter. They started moving them around, and then they started using more auto tune. Not that much, but some. And the same goes for BTS. Okay, I remember when BTS first came out. I mean, as of right now, everybody knows who the Sopranos are. Basically, you have Jimin, you have Jin, and you have Jungkook. Okay, but I remember when Jungkook was a rapper. I and um Jin could sing in a little bit of a deeper tone, but as time progressed, they started involving more and more people. When BTS was first came out, they were able to, well, they had to find their own sound. They had to find their own unique, um I guess, recipe for their group. And what happened when they were trying to find their unique style is they tried different things, and it wasn't with the help of AutoTune. Okay, I remember Taeyong would be able to sing high notes along with low notes, but now you have people in BTS that are stuck in their positions in the group. Like I said, you have the sopranos, and then you have your bass, which is always going to be Taehyung. But I remember him singing higher notes beautifully. So as time progressed and BTS became more popular, the use of auto tune became more trendy. Obviously, they had to work with a lot of different people, and all these people, you have to please a lot of people. You can't please everybody all the time, but the people they were working with, they had to please them. So what happened with those producers is that, oh, what's trendy? Freaking all these like certain beats, certain sounds, certain pops, clicks, sounds, auto tuning, all that stuff is trendy. It's fad like it only lasts for a little while. But that's where I see BTS now, is that they're trying really hard to please too many people that they're not even really trying to expand their own talents or abilities by trying to change their range. I think they've gotten trapped in a certain, this is what they are in the group, so that it's very difficult to get out of it. It's like somebody that is an actor, okay, and they like have like okay, I there's one comedian guy. he was in a lot of different like comedy movies, but then he decided to go into something more serious, but nobody took it seriously because they knew him as a comedic actor. So even though he did a really good job in this more dramatic role, nobody cared because they knew him as the comedian. They couldn't take it seriously because of the fact that he was known as a comedian. Same thing goes with music and any type of like anybody in the entertainment industry. You see these people, like, let's say on TV, right? You watch all these TV shows with all these people in it, and you associate them with that role, with that character that they're playing. And it doesn't allow them to grow up. It doesn't allow them to expand their ability. So I feel as though, like, right now, I'm a little disappointed in the direction that K-pop is going. It's turning a little too westernized, and I have stopped listening to a lot of Western music for a while now. I mean, there's only a couple that I'll even listen to still or give a chance to, just because, first of all, respect, and secondly, because they still produce good music. But other than that, I try to stay away from it because there's so many kitschy sounds and so many like just annoying things about westernized music, and I feel that it's coming into K-pop now. And I don't know what I'm going to listen to now. To be honest, if they continue this trend of becoming more westernized with the auto-tune and like instead of trying something new, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to listen to because I don't really want to have to deal with that shit. Been around too damn long to have to repeat fucking history. So anyway, that's it. I'm done. Okay, bye.